Greetings and welcome back to I Hate Mondays, a true crimes podcast. This is episode 7, and I'm Michael, and I'm joined with...
Anne-Marie.
I forgot to mention, but we have a YouTube channel, I Hate Mondays podcast. Just type it in the search bar. I'm sure you'll find us.
You should.
All the episodes are there. I made this cool, I guess, visual thing to go with the audio.
Anywho, we would like to thank yet again all of you guys for listening to us. It's always really nice to get some comments, people telling us that you like our episodes and stuff. But before anything, I want to clear the elephant in the room. Yes, the last episode was really short. We are sorry about it. We recorded while we were on the holidays, so we did a shorter episode. But we're back today with a longer episode. This one is not going to be 12 minutes.
It'll be 3 minutes.
No. Talking about the last episodes, I have some new information about the case. I will get more, but in the meantime, I just wanted to clarify a few things. So first of all, and that is coming from a member of the family. So the information...
Did a member of the family listen to it?
Yeah, no, it's not a family member who told me. It's someone who knows a family member and then told me. Also, in the last episode, I said that she fell in the water, which makes no sense because if she fell in the water, the current's pretty fast in the river. Therefore, her body wouldn't have stayed there. So she fell off the cliff, and then they found her body below the cliff, like at the bottom of the cliff. Yeah, my bad for saying that. That made no sense. Sometimes when I'm translating stuff from French to English, because yes, contrary to what everybody else could be believing, I read most of my information in French. There is a lot in English, but when I do cases like around the corner, it's in French. So yeah, my brain went
Sideways.
So that's one thing. And another thing is that when she was found by the cops, the family was asked to go to the scene to identify her. And when Adalia was first reported missing, they thought maybe she was a runaway. So they were just hoping for her to get back home. That's really what they thought, because she was with her friends at lunchtime, and then at some point she was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go take a walk further," and then she kind of disappeared. So, like, the friends didn't follow her to where she was going. She just went on a walk alone. And I don't have all the facts yet, so I'm just gonna say that for now. So they were still, the family, when the body was discovered, were still thinking that she just left or something like that. So they were just waiting for her to come back. So they were not expecting her to be found
Right away? Or
No.
so quickly?
No, they didn't expect her to be dead, is what I'm trying to say. So when the mom saw her, and I think there was other family members there, like, they yelled when they saw her, like a horrible yelling. And that's what I was saying, that they yell at the crime scene, but it's because they were not expecting her to be dead. They were expecting her to be just a runaway and she would come back or something.
She was with her friends, and she wanted to go further.
Okay, so
Was she trying to go to the water and like maybe she slipped? But you were saying in the episode that you think she had mental health issues, so she committed suicide.
well, that's the thing. Like, because I didn't find much information. So apparently, and don't quote me on that, and I will clarify much on the next episode when I have more information. But like, yes, she could have had some mental health issues, like depression or something like that. Like, I don't know the diagnosis. Okay, don't quote me on that. It's just like maybe she was not like super happy, and she might have been consuming alcohol on the
Was this?
day. It was a school day. She was 17.
Okay.
So
Interesting.
she might have been consuming alcohol. So what could have happened is I think she was going to Cabali de la Salle. So that's like a 10-minute walk to go to the river where she passed. I said it was 5 minutes. I drove past there the other day. I'm like, that's not a 5-minute walk. That's at least a 10-minute walk, but whatever. My problem, parenthesis, is that everything's a 5-minute walk for me. I'm always saying it's a 5-minute walk. You can ask everybody around. I'm always
Montreal to Toronto.
Okay, no, but
is that a 5-minute walk?
No, but everything in Montreal, you ask me, I'm like, oh, that's 5 minutes. Okay. And I know my best friend is going to hear that and she's going to be like, yeah, everything is a 5-minute walk for you. So
that is true. You always say 5 minutes, but it's not 5 minutes.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, yeah. The restaurant's 5 minutes. No. It's like 13.
Yeah. It's always 5 minutes in my mind. Anyway, back on what I was saying. It's more like at least a 10 minutes walk. So she probably was like walking around with her friends and then she was like, oh, I'm just going to go walk further. And like, I mean, when you're a teenager, you're not necessarily worried about your friend if she's going to go have a walk further. You're just like, okay, whatever. Like, you're not her mom. So you're just like, live your life. I don't know. I remember me, if my friend said like, oh, I'm going to go for a walk. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to follow you to make sure you're okay. I'm just going to let the person be.
I would have gone if I picked up on some weird vibes in the air or something.
Yeah, well, you're a nice person, but like maybe there was no vibes. I don't know. Like we don't know exactly what happened. So apparently she would have walked alone. Like her friends stayed wherever they were, and she just walked alone towards the river. And so was she drinking and she slept because she was drinking, and then that's how it happened? Or was she drinking and then it made her more depressed because it's a depressant, and then she tried to hurt herself? Who knows? This part we'll never know. But anyway, I just wanted to update you guys, and I don't want to make it sound like she was a bad kid or whatever because she has been drinking alcohol. Like, I really don't want that. Like, a lot of teenagers around 17 have had alcohol at some point. So, yeah, that's not breaking news. So, yeah. So,
by the way, just for the listeners out there, the legal drinking age in Quebec is 18.
Oh, yeah. So when you're 17, you're just a year away from.
Yeah.
So it's very, very common that 17-year-old will have a drink because you're just a year away. I tend to forget that because, well, we're the youngest. So for me, it's like, oh, you're already legal. You're 18. But I forget that like everywhere else is not.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so that's the update for now. When I have more information, I'll update you guys. But I just wanted to clarify what I've learned. So yeah, back to
my episode.
Yes.
Are you ready?
I sure am.
Okay. So before I begin, some of the places and names are in Spanish.
Ooh.
So, being, I guess, half Colombian, I should know some Spanish.
See.
But my Spanish is kind of broken.
I think that's BS, but whatever.
There's certain things I can't pronounce all that well.
Well, we'll see if I'm the one correcting you this time.
My sources are theringer.com, Colombia1.com, lopaisa.com. I don't know.
It'll be in the... Yeah, Lo Paisa. Like the country.
Lo Paisa? Are you
or
sure? Who knows? If any of my relatives are listening, please correct me.
Or one of our 2 number 1 fans.
Sure.
Our famous Colombian.
Okay. And the next source is theguardian.com, El Colombiano, and Wikipedia.
So, according to what I'm hearing, this case happens in Colombia.
Yes. It takes place in Colombia, and it also kind of takes place in the States.
Okay, don't tell me anything.
Okay. The story begins with Andrés Escobar.
Ooh.
He was born on March 13th, 1967 in Medellin, Colombia.
Ooh. Should I ask that? Is he related to Pablo Escobar?
No, he's not related to Pablo Escobar.
So it's just another Escobar in Medellin?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Andrés attended Calazan School or Colegio Calazan. Yeesh. And he graduated from Conrado Gonzalez Institute or Instituto Conrado Gonzalez.
Instituto Conrado Gonzalez.
Oh man. Oh, and also like this is like the first time that I really like kind of speak Spanish. It's not very often that I do. I think the last time I really had to speak it was in Mexico, which is a whole other story.
Yeah. And also like 6 years previous. 5 years ago?
Yeah, that was 6 years.
Yeah, it was 6 years ago. Oh boy.
Okay, anyways, let's continue.
Sí, vamos.
Okay. He began his soccer career playing for the school team and then moved to play professionally with the youth division of Atlético Nacional in 1985. I don't know how many teams Medellin has. I think they have 2, but maybe someone can correct me.
Our favorite Colombian can also.
In 1988, he started to get some traction. Andres was a defender throughout his career. He was known by the nickname El Caballero de Football, meaning the gentleman of football, or as Immortal Number 2, because his number was number 2, if you didn't pick that up.
Kind of.
During his club career, Andres played for Atlético Nacional and the Swiss club Young Boys. He helped Atlético Nacional win the 1989 Copa Libertadores. If you don't know what that is, it's like a Copa America, but for South American club teams.
Because Copa America is the whole America?
No, it's the Copa America's South America, and then they'll invite someone else from another continent to play. So the previous one that just went by, they invited Canada. I think the States, but I think the States were hosting, so I don't know. I think Mexico was there too. I don't remember. Anyways, just think of this as like that, but for the club teams of South America.
Okay.
Okay, we have it here in North America too, but it's CONCACAF Champions Cup. It's a South American premier international club football tournament organized by CONMEBOL. Yeah, so each continent has their own soccer organization. Here in North America, it's CONCACAF.
Oh,
And
CONCACAF?
yeah, in Europe, it's the whatever the hell it's called. It has 4 letters. I don't remember. I know the logo. I can see it in my head, but the UEAF or something. I don't know. Please let me know. On March 30th, 1988, Andres made his debut for the Colombian national team, a 3-0 win against Canada.
Ooh. Wait, the Colombian national team, that's the team that plays in the FIFA.
Yeah, like the World Cup and any other like international, like let's say like Colombia versus Finland or Colombia versus Australia. That's the national. Yeah, that's the national team.
Asking the question for my fellow non-football literates.
Yeah. Andres made his first international competition debut at the 1988 Rose ROUS Cup. The Rose Cup was a short-lived competition in the late 80s between England and Scotland. The competition only lasted 5 years. This was like a rivalry kind of tournament between Scotland and England.
Interesting.
And yeah, they would always invite another country. So in this one, they invited Colombia, and Colombia's were runners up in the tournament. Andres played 4 matches at the 1989 Copa America at the age of 22. Colombia was eliminated in the first round of the tournament. In 1989, Colombia finished as winners of Group 2 for the 1990 World Cup qualifying matches. But they had to play Israel in an interconfederation playoff to qualify for the 1990 World Cup. So South America only has so many countries. So they got to go play another country in some other region to qualify. I don't know if that happens anymore. Or, well, still happens, but I don't know if South America has to. Does that make sense? I know the World Cup is a very confusing, like, structure.
Yeah, I'm already confused.
Yeah, it's really weird. But if you're into soccer, then you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, soccer fans, show up.
Okay, and Colombia won. They won, so they qualified for the 1990 World Cup.
Okay.
Because they had to play Israel 2 times.
To qualify.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they obviously won. Anyways.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad they won.
I'm always glad if they win. Andres played all the games in the 1990 World Cup. Unfortunately, Colombia got knocked out at the round of 16 after a 2-1 loss to Cameroon. Sad. I wasn't into soccer then, so.
In 1990?
Yeah.
You weren't really.
I was what, 4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just born.
You're 6 months old?
It was in the summer?
Yeah, it usually takes place in the summer.
Yeah. I was not into football, soccer.
Yeah, I don't think you knew what it was.
Nope.
Andres was called up for the 1991 Copa America and made 7 appearances. He did not participate in any of the 1994 World Cup qualification games, but he was called for the World Cup. Colombia was put in Group A with Romania, Switzerland, and the host nation, the United States. Colombia's first game of the World Cup was against Romania, which they lost 3-1 on June 18th, 1994. On June 22nd, 1994, Colombia faced the United States at the Rose Bowl Stadium in Pasadena, California.
I wonder if this is still standing.
I wonder.
Today.
Who knows? Well, we can find out.
By the way, in our link tree, you can send money for the LA fire relief. There's a link if you want to help.
Yes. In the 35th minute, John Harkins, an American player coming from outside the left side of the penalty area, so that big box before the goalie. So you got the goalie, another little box, and then there's like a bigger box.
Okay.
So he was coming from the outside, but on the left side of it.
Like on the field?
Yeah, on the field. Yeah, on the field. Okay. He made a low cross, which is like a pass.
Okay.
Because you can lobby the ball over. So he was trying to lobby the ball to the player, to his other teammate. But Andres tried to deflect the ball, but accidentally scored an own goal.
Oops.
Ernie Stewart, at the 52nd minute, increased the lead, making it 2-0. But Adolfo Valencia for Colombia scored at the 90th minute, making the final score of the game 2-1. On June 26, 1994, Colombia faced Switzerland and won the game. But Colombia did not make it out of the group stages. They were dead last in their group, so they couldn't go to the round of 16.
Oops.
So they had to go home. On July 1st, Canada Day, 1994, 5 days after being eliminated from the World Cup, Andres decided to go out with some friends. Despite friends and family members warning him not to leave his home due to the tense atmosphere of Colombia being eliminated from the World Cup.
Whoa, hold on. So it was like tense, like a good week later? Like,
yeah,
people were like still freaking mad?
I think so.
Damn. They take soccer seriously. You guys take soccer seriously.
I mean, when I was living in Vancouver, like the Canucks lost. And like people were like tipping police cars over and breaking and vandalizing. I have a whole Facebook album of this whole event.
I remembered that.
Yeah, so anyways, one of the friends he invited was Chanto Herrera, but Chanto told him to lay low, but replied with, "No, I must show my face to my people." Andres and his friends went to a bar in the El Poblado neighborhood in Medellin, and then they went to a liquor store. A little bit afterwards, they arrived at the El Indino nightclub, and during this time, Andres and his friends have separated during the night.
Okay, so they hit one bar,
Yeah, and then they went to a liquor store
to drink more, I'm guessing.
Yeah, and then they went to
another bar.
They went to a nightclub. I guess they were having a good time, and him and his friends just happened to split up.
Okay.
Okay.
I fear I see where this is going because it's always when the group split up in the bar that something happens.
Mm-hmm. At around 3 a.m. the next morning, July 2nd, 1994, Andres was alone in his car in the parking lot of El Nido.
The nightclub?
Yeah, the nightclub. When three men appeared. I'm going to butcher these two last names. Santiago and Pedro Gajon and Alberto Castro. Those are the three men. The two men, Santiago and Pedro, started arguing and insulting Andres about his error against the U.S., and Andres was insisting that his goal was an honest mistake, which is true.
So he was alone in his car?
Yeah.
And
these three folks.
So I'm guessing that the windows were down or something?
I don't know. I think they just probably knocked on his window.
Okay.
And they just started insulting him. I'm guessing they saw him from afar away.
Mm-hmm.
And then just started to come closer.
Nice.
Humberto, a drug cartel bodyguard employed by the two brothers, approached Andres and fired 6 shots with a .38 caliber pistol.
Whoa, I got lost. Who shot?
Humberto.
Alberto?
Yeah, he's the bodyguard.
Alberto shot Andres?
Yes, 6 times.
He's the bodyguard?
He was the bodyguard hired by the two brothers.
The two brothers had a bodyguard?
Yeah, because from what I read, they were like drug cartel members or something.
Oh.
Yeah. And so they hired this dude to protect them, from what I read. If I'm not getting the information right, just let me know, people.
Okay, to protect them, but basically to kill Andres for him?
I don't know if their intent was to kill him, but hold on, I'll get to it.
Okay, but the guy just shot him 6 times. Like, what the fuck happened?
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Eyewitnesses said that the killer shouted "goal" 6 times like a soccer commentator would during a broadcast. So every time he shot, he would say "goal, goal, goal."
Oh my god, that's so sinister.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
The 3 men got away in a Toyota pickup truck, leaving Andres to bleed to death. Andres was taken to the hospital, but unfortunately, he died 45 minutes later.
Oh god.
Humberto was arrested on the night of...
Is it Umberto or Alberto?
Humberto.
But you've been saying Alberto.
Maybe because like how I pronounce words. But it's Humberto.
Humberto.
Humberto was arrested on the night of July 2nd, 1994, and confessing the next day, July 3rd, 1994, of killing Andrés Escobar. Santiago Gajon?
Gajon?
Sure. Apparently lost a lot of money betting the outcome of the game.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Humberto was found guilty of the murder in June 1995. Why did it take a whole year? I don't know.
Well, if it's like in Canada, the justice system takes a lot of time. Sometimes like people are, oh man, I don't know exactly, but I think you have like 2 years to go to court and oh, yeah. We didn't say that today, but we're not professionals. So, yeah, we don't know what we're talking about in the justice system.
Humberto was sentenced to 43 years in prison, although he only did 12 years and was released in 2005 due to several factors related to Colombia's legal system. From what I read, he cooperated with authorities and he was on good behavior. So one of the things from what I read of their legal system was like, if you cooperate and do these things and you're nice and stuff, you kind of can leave, if that makes sense. Or like
Yeah. Well, you get that here. It's just that you're going to appeal. It's appel in French. Appeal, and then like you ask if you can get out of prison or not, and like the victim's family is there and everything.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
The two Gajon brothers, Gajon. I'm saying it like in French now.
Gajon. L-L-O-N?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's Gajon.
Gajon brothers, the two Gajon brothers, were charged with cover-up and released months later after the murder. This fueled public outrage about corruption in the justice system. There were also rumors that the Gajon brothers, Galjon?
No, you said L makes G.
J.
Yeah, so Gajon.
Gajon. Why do I struggle? The Gajon brothers. Did I say
It's like Gajon brothers.
The Gajon.
It's like Medellin.
Gajon.
Yeah.
I'm doing it in French. Doing French. Gajon. Ah oui, bonjour. Gajon brothers tried to buy off the prosecutor's office to focus the investigation away from Humberto. There were also rumors that the Gajon brothers tried to buy off the prosecutor's office to focus the investigation away from Humberto. Pamela Castrado, Andres' girlfriend at the time of the murder, believes that the Gajon brothers' claim about the bribery checks out. So she thinks that they bribed the prosecutor's office, which I think is true because, yeah.
There's a lot of bribery happening down there.
I believe so. I don't know if this is true, but the last time I was there, we were driving somewhere, and my cousin he did an illegal move. He went over the yellow line.
And you were driving?
No, I was in the passenger seat. And the cops saw him and they pulled him over. They pulled us over and they wanted to talk to him. And they were talking, and then one of the cops came to talk to us and he was asking us stuff. And he came to my brother and I, 'cause it was just the three of us in this car, this truck. And I don't know, the cop was asking us questions, my brother and I, but I understood what he was saying. I don't know about my brother because, I don't know if he gets it or not. Anyways, we just played dumb. And because I had the Toronto Blue Jays hat, and if you know Toronto Blue Jays, in the logo there's a maple leaf. So we were just pointing yeah, we're not from here, and then like 2 minutes later our cousin comes back and tells us to come out of the car, and then the cops start patting us down for no reason. I had a feeling maybe they wanted some money, but I mean, yeah, I don't know.
That must have been scary.
I was okay with it. I had a cool story to tell.
In the moment, you were not panicking?
No.
I would have been so stressed.
Because I remember telling my brother, just leave everything in the car. Because what if they found a wallet? And then they would have taken it and looked through it. And what are they going to get? A $5 Canadian bill? That shit's not, fucking thing is probably $2 down there. It's probably worth nothing.
Well, that's one crazy story. I thought you were going to say that your cousin paid them.
I think, yeah, because we went back to the car and I believe I asked him if he paid them off, and he told us that he did.
Yeah.
Anyways, I remember my uncle and my mom were there while the cops were patting my brother and I down, and my uncle was so furious with them. What reason do they have to pat us down?
So your mom and your uncle were in another car?
Yeah, we were driving in two cars. But they saw what happened and they pulled over and they walked. And yeah, they were patting us down, and my uncle was pissed at them. Why are you patting us down, man?
Wow, Michael.
I don't know why they're patting us down.
I don't know.
We don't look like, my brother and I look like two complete, we don't look like we're from there.
I mean, you do look a little Colombian.
Okay. But anyways, yeah, that's my, I guess, bribery story. I don't have any other memories of bribery down there, but I believe he bribed them because that's what he told us in the car. Anyways, okay, moving on. There were more than 120,000 people who attended Andres' funeral to pay their respects.
Jeez.
Even today, fans honor his memory by bringing photographs of him to matches. The city of Medellin in July 2002 revealed a statue to honor his memory and the impact he had on the sport and Colombia.
Damn. So he was a really good soccer player? Is that what I'm understanding?
I guess so. Or he was just a very positive person. But I'll get to this in just a little bit.
Okay.
Before his death, Andres was engaged to his girlfriend, Pamela Castardo for 5 years.
Oh.
They would have married in late 1994.
Oh, no.
For the 1994 World Cup, Andres was in talks to have been offered a contract with the Italian club AC Milan.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, that's sad.
Andres' murder gave a bad image of Colombia internationally, but before his death, Andres had worked to promote a more positive image for Colombia. Yeah. I know a lot of people ask me if it's scary down there.
Yeah. I heard a lot of time, like, that Colombia is dangerous or whatever. And when I said that I was dating this half Colombian person, I was getting like, oh my God, so dangerous there and blah, blah, blah. But then people are going a lot these days. Like, it's a trendy destination. So I guess people are realizing it's not necessarily that dangerous.
Well, I would say it's dangerous. Just don't be stupid because you never know.
Okay, but technically you shouldn't be murdered when you're walking down the street. Right. Is what the impression people probably have.
Yeah, because of Hollywood.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, yeah, I don't think it's like I've been there my entire life. Like
it's just like going to any other country. Just be safe with your wallet and stuff like that.
But when I was a kid, because I don't know, I couldn't comprehend anything. Like it looks vastly different from Canada. Whereas like a lot of buildings have like walls, and on top of the walls to protect like the building or whatever, they'll have like broken glass like around the top of the wall so you don't just hop over the wall.
Oh shit.
So like in my head I'm like, why is this stuff here? I was like a kid. Like I never understood until you get older. And I remember when I was like younger too, my dad would always be like, "Oh, be careful here. People can kidnap you." And like I was just like, "What?" Like I was so like, you're a kid, you don't know any better.
Yeah, of course.
So like I was like frightened.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what the hell's going on. I was on a plane and now I'm here. Anyways.
Well, I've never been, so I can't say.
I like going down there. I have no problem.
I'm sure it's nice.
I've always had a good time.
I'm just saying I've never been, so I wouldn't know.
Well, we're going to go. Hopefully this year. I don't know. Maybe. We got to work hard. Yeah. Andres is still popular among Colombian fans, and his memory is cherished by Atlético Nacional supporters. After being eliminated from the 1994 World Cup, Andres wrote a heartfelt message in the Bogota's El Tiempo newspaper, and I quote, "Life doesn't end here. We have to go on. Life cannot end here. No matter how difficult it is, we must stand back up. We have only two options: either allow anger to paralyze us and the violence continues, or we overcome and try our best to help others. It's our choice. Let us please maintain respect. My warmest regards to everyone. It's been a most amazing and rare experience. We'll see each other again soon because life does not end here." He was 27 when he was killed.
Oh my God, that is so sad. The message he wrote is so sad.
Yeah.
The fact that he said, like, life doesn't end here and his life was taken away from him, that is so sad. And 27, that is so freaking young. Wow. That's really, really sad. I'm sad now.
You're sad? You want a tissue?
I'm okay for now, but I'm really sad. Like, as if he writes this, like, beautiful message to, like, overcome our anger and not let violence get the best of us or whatever he says there. And then, like, people kill him because they're mad because the team lost. Like, holy moly. Is it that much of a big deal? It's soccer, guys. It's a game.
People take, it doesn't matter what sport, like religiously.
I know, but like it shouldn't be that way. You shouldn't kill for a sport. That's like ridiculous.
Imagine if the Montreal Canadiens lost.
They lose all the time. That's not breaking news.
But they won the 1993 Stanley Cup. Imagine if they lost. You think the Montrealers would have like torched the place?
No, I hear you.
Did they win in 1993? I think they did.
Yeah, I think so. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think we would have killed someone for that.
Right.
Like, let's say who was playing then, like Lafleur, je sais-tu moi Chris, was made the team loss. I don't think someone would have killed him. Like we're like, yeah, that's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't there something else like I forget this player's name, Lewis something? Uh, plays in Colombia. His like uncle or his dad got kidnapped for
Oh,
ransom.
yeah, I think you told me that. Wasn't that recently?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was for last was it the World Cup
The
last
Copa
year?
America? It was the Copa America last year.
Okay, so that's when he was kidnapped for ransom. The dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I don't know
remember
the full
that.
story, but
That's crazy. That's crazy. Why would you hurt someone's family or someone like Andres here for a sport? Like, come on, get your shit together. Go to therapy. Do something. That's like insane. I'm sorry, but like, I don't get it.
yeah, I don't get it either.
Like, first of all, I would never be able to kill, but like killing for a sport, if I'm a fan, like I'm a fan of a lot of things. Like, I don't know, like I really love Fleetwood Mac, okay, the band, but like I wouldn't kill for them. Like that's just insane. I don't know what they would have to do, but you know what I mean?
Right. You wouldn't like if someone in front of you got the last ticket, you're not gonna shoot that
No,
person.
of course not. I'm gonna be pissed, but I'm not gonna kill for that. There's no way. First of all, I hate guns, and I'm scared of guns. So that would not happen. You wouldn't see me carrying one.
Would you shoot one?
Are you fucking insane? I hate the sound of the popping. People at my work, they know that I'm like really scared of balloons. It's not necessarily the balloon that scares me, it's the popping. And like it creates me anxiety of like waiting for someone to pop the balloon. So it just creates me a lot of anxiety. And like when the pop goes, like I just go into like
self
flight mode.
Oh, okay.
And I have to like run away or whatever. So everybody at work knows that I'm afraid of balloons. So one time my big boss came in my office and he was like, "Oh, apparently you don't like balloons." And I was like, "No, like I just can't do it. They scare me." And I was like, "Ooh, you wouldn't like guns, eh?" And I mean he hunts, so I guess that's why he's told me that. But like guns, balloons, I just can't.
Guns would be fine, but balloons, yeah, I don't like balloons either. But like a gun is for me is like totally fine.
Okay, but a gun like in a video game, you wouldn't have a gun. You would never have a gun. You told me that.
Yes.
Right?
Yes, I've twisted that photo a little bit. You seen that photo?
Yeah, you shooting a pebble gun.
Yeah, a BB gun.
Yeah.
I've told people, I told people it was like a pistol, and people were like, "Oh my god, really?" Oh.
Okay, but you told me you would never own a gun.
Own a gun? Isn't it hard to own a gun here?
No, but you just said that you were not for that. You
no, I don't mind like shooting.
Going to a shooting range.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
That's one thing.
Yeah,
but
you
like,
have like the headgear and stuff, but like, yeah, balloons. Oh,
okay, but
I don't know what it is about balloons, but oh,
you know, some people get off.
I know. I was just gonna say. I remember sending you this video of this old guy, and he would like rub balloons all over him, and he's like, his face was like he was like having an orgasm, like, oh, yeah, balloons. Ooh, red balloon, blue balloon.
Okay, but you told me you didn't want to have a gun.
Yeah, I don't want a gun. I don't mind going to a shooting
Okay,
range.
thank you.
Yeah.
Finally, you answered my thing. So yeah, you're
oh yeah, hold on.
But you're not a fan of having like arms.
Yeah.
At home, like that's not something you want, right?
No.
Bon, sister.
I remember, I don't know how old I was, but we were at one of at an aunt's, like, I don't know what to call these, farms, fincas, whatever. Somewhere, I don't know where, in Colombia. I just remember being hot as hell, and I was just exploring the property, because I'm a kid. And I don't know, I went to go open this drawer, and there was like a 9mm clip.
Yeesh.
And I think like in another drawer somewhere else, the gun was there. And I remember like closing it and like being like terrified. And I remember just telling my mom about it.
Oh my God, I would have had like a panic attack, and I would have been like not able to sleep anymore. Cause like I'm telling you, guns scared the shit.
Yeah, but at the same time, like I understand why it was there. Like, what if there was an intruder? I mean, I don't know what the gun laws are in Colombia.
Yeah, okay. But here in Montreal, I wouldn't have a gun in case there's an intruder. In case there's an intruder, I'm calling 911 and that's it.
Right.
Like, I'm running for my life and I'm calling 911.
Mm-hmm.
Please don't intrude my house. Thank you.
And that's pretty much it for this week's episode.
Well, that was a really, really sad story, as per usual. But, like, the fact that he was 27, he had, like, his full, like, career in full bloom mode.
Yeah, it was starting to come together.
Yeah, and then he was gonna get engaged. Yeah, he was gonna get married to his fiance, like, and he was 27. Like, holy shit!
Oh yeah, there's a Netflix series on him as well. So if you're interested, I think the title is The Final Score. You want to watch it?
I guess so. I don't know.
But we have a dog and he's crazy and he doesn't let us watch anything.
Yeah, so maybe we won't watch it. Well, thank you, Michael, for this.
I wanted to do this episode like a little bit further in the year, but I decided to do it now.
Why?
I've always known about it, but I didn't know too much about it.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for the story. I mean, it was a good story. It's just very sad.
Yeah, like all the stories.
Yeah, of course. So thank you guys for listening. Please leave us a review on the platform you're listening to. Give us a 5-star review if you can.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. Leave a comment on this episode or on any of the posts.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. It's I Hate Mondays podcast.
If you're on YouTube, like and subscribe, thumbs up, leave a comment in there too.
Yeah,
I'm trying to push more YouTube as well. I got to figure out that beast.
But yeah, you can always send us a DM if you have any questions, requests for a case, or whatever. You just want to talk about the weather. We're there. We're going to answer. Yeah, leave us a comment. Did you know about this story? Whatever. Do you like that we're doing cases from Colombia or around the world? I hope you like it because we have other cases coming up for Colombia. Right, Michael?
Yes.
Yeah. So we had cases requested. So if you have any requests, please let us know. It will be a pleasure to do it for you guys. So thank you for listening, and we'll talk to you guys in 2 weeks.
Bye.
Bye-bye.